Ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a video that I don't really see a lot of, and I felt like it was necessary for me to film. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is the first video I filmed with my son on my channel, so let's welcome our special guest, Levi. Yeah, he's not interested. I've tried to film this video so many times, and every time I tried to get ready before, like tried to get myself decent and everything, obviously that was not working. So I just decided, hey, let me just record it and put some content out there and see how that goes. I don't get ready every day. Most of the days I stay in my bonnet. That's just really how I like to be most comfortable as possible. Yeah, there's like spit up on my shirt, but that's okay. We don't care about that. We're here for the content. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I wrote all my questions down and everything. So if you see me look down, that's what I'm looking at. First question: how was labor for me, and did I have any type of plan? So for me, I was pregnant until I was 40 weeks. My son just did not want to come out. I remember trying to step. I remember I had my bouncy ball. Like I was trying to do everything to get my son out, like, and he just did not want to come out. So I remember I had like my last little checkup visit thing, and they scheduled my induction for like a week after that. And yeah, they scheduled it for night. Hey, they scheduled it for nighttime, and yeah, I went in that night, and I believe I was giving birth the next morning. So yep, I did not have any kind of plan. I made sure I packed up my bags and everything I needed for the hospital. I tried to pack light, but honestly that wasn't gonna happen. I ended up packing like 2 outfits and like some snacks and stuff and whatnot. Yeah, I didn't really have a kind of plan. I just went in, gave birth, and I was out. Not as quick as it seems. How did you know when to go to the hospital? So this is the kind of question like that's for like someone that did like a natural birth, but for me, I was told to go to the hospital at a certain time. So every time I was induced, like the day I had my induction, I really felt like I was already about to go into labor because I did have like little mini cramps or Braxton Hicks, I guess. So I thought, my body thought I was going to labor anyways, and yeah, I really thought I was about to give birth right there. Like if I wasn't being induced, I would have definitely gave birth that next day or like that same day later on in the night. How long was I in labor before I got the epidural? I'm gonna say 4 or 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours, yeah, because I remember I was not any painkillers at first, and then I was on really light painkillers, and then they gave me a little something else, and I was really tired. I believe it was fentanyl, and it made me really sleepy. Like I remember I was able to sleep through at least some of it, and then like I woke up to get my epidural, got my epidural, and then I went back to sleep, and then I was in labor. So but yeah, I'm gonna say 4 or 5 hours before I got my epidural, which for me did not hurt. This is a picture of the needle. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel nothing. It felt like someone scratched my back. That's it. Like I didn't feel none of that. And it's a big needle, but I didn't feel it. You have to get a catheter. So when you get an epidural, you have to get a catheter because you can't really feel your legs. You can't walk, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. So yes, I did end up getting a catheter, which like beforehand I was really freaking out about, because I was like because if you know, a catheter has to go up your urethra, and I was like, that's gonna hurt. Like I don't want that. I don't want to feel that. I didn't feel it. The epidural just made everything wonderful. Like I didn't feel that catheter at all. And I remember I was like, so if I just have to pee, I just go pee. And she like had already done it, and she's like, yep, you're peeing right now. And I was like, what? Because like you can't feel anything below your legs, and I peed and I didn't even know. Like I didn't know I was peeing. So yes, I did end up having to get a catheter. If you get epidural, you do have to get a catheter. Did you poop while giving birth? So this one was big for me as well, because I remember thinking, like when it was time for me to push, I remember thinking that I was gonna poop on everybody. I was really afraid to push because I really thought I was gonna poop on people, which like in the moment that should not have been like big to me, but it was. I don't know why. I thought I was gonna poop on everybody, but it felt like that because there's so much pressure down there. But no, I ended up not pooping on people. It was smooth birth, and yeah, I'm really glad I didn't poop on anybody. Are you grossed out by your baby being covered in guts? No. I mean, who's grossed out by that? Like, you held your child in your stomach for all those months and you push him out and you're grossed out by that? You're crazy. Like, there's no way I would be grossed out by my son being covered in my guts. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. But no, I was not grossed out by it. You get back on the pill after giving birth. So they try and get you back on your birth control as soon as possible, or whatever kind of contraceptive you had, and if you don't plan on having kids again after you give birth. So yes, I was back on my birth control right after giving, not right after giving birth, but maybe like my next postpartum, my 4-week postpartum checkup. So yeah, when I went to that, they prescribed me my mini pill because I do breastfeed. So I'm back on the mini pill. I wanted to come in here and say I had way too much footage right there just explaining like more in depth on postpartum and stuff like that, and I was thinking of doing a whole video on that. So if you would like to see something like that, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you want a whole postpartum video. Did you tear giving birth? I did not tear. I didn't have to get cut or anything. I just remember stretching. The epidural made my legs really frozen, and so when I did go to push, I remember feeling my legs, but I couldn't feel them, if that makes sense. Like, it just made them really frozen. Like, they felt very frozen. I don't know, but yeah, I remember going to push and I remember feeling her stretching me to get him out. And yeah, I didn't tear, I didn't get cut or anything, but I do remember getting stretched. And I did have to get epidural. I don't know if I said that. I probably did. Yeah. Next question is the first time you pooped after giving birth. So for me, because I didn't tear or anything, I was able to go to the restroom and stuff by myself. That first time pooping, you know, TMI, I don't really care. I'm gonna just let y'all know anyways, because that's what you're here for, right? But the first time, I was very sensitive. Like, I didn't really feel, it was very sensitive. I just remember being like scared because I was like, oh my god, this is gonna hurt, like blah blah blah. No. Another thing, being pregnant did give me hemorrhoids, so like the pooping was still very uncomfortable for me. Like, if you know what hemorrhoids are, it was still very uncomfortable. More of the story is, no, I didn't have any pain pooping. It wasn't weird for me. It didn't really hurt that much other than the discomfort from the hemorrhoids. But you know, that's what everybody goes through. Giving birth, no, didn't really change anything though. Like, it was very comfortable for me. I was able to do it. Yeah. What was sex like the first time after you gave birth? You're supposed to wait 4 to 6 weeks after you give birth. I think I waited the exact 4. It was not uncomfortable. Everything felt the same. It was literally like back to normal for me. Like, everything went back to normal. I don't know. It wasn't uncomfortable at all. But everything went back to normal. Everything was back to normal for me and my partner. Everything was fine, and yeah, my son is now 2 months. It took me a while to get to a point where I could film again and be comfortable doing it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below. I am always checking my comments, liking comments, and interacting with you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Mwah. Bye, Levi.